So hello everyone. So my today topic is online activities. So I am doing conversation with Pradum Dada, and our topic is why we need English. So before ending my introduction, hello everyone. This is me, Khobragade, and I am class A student from Guranak High School. Actually, I am student of Step by Step English Division, and I want to become English confident till 20th of February 2024. And my ambition is to become IAS officer. So now I am requesting Pradum Dada, please on your camera and give introduction.
Hi everyone, this is Pradum Gupta in front of you. Today, as Harsh said that we have come here for doing a conversation, a topic why English is important in our life. Then we are going to do a sweet conversation on that. We are going to have a knowledge of the topic, that is why is it really important or not in our life, that everyone is learning something, everyone do something different in their life, whatever they want to achieve. But is there any important role of English in their life or not, or in our life or not, that we are going to discuss here. So I think we are going to start the topic.
Yes. So first of all, I want to know your opinion. What is your opinion about that?
See, my dear, my opinion is that for doing each and everything, for becoming successful in each and every field, English is very much important. For example, if we take a doctor, then without English there is nothing. If we take an engineer, without English there also nothing, because if the doctor is taking care of a patient, and he has to give some medicines, then definitely that will be in English. For studying at all these things, knowledge of taking knowledge of medicines, of a healthcare, of a body structures, that all this knowledge is in English. For that we have to learn English, and for becoming even a businessman also we have to learn English. Means I want to say that for doing each and everything, English is important. It is not like that without English we can't survive. We can survive, but at the level we want that, we can't get that level. Everyone can survive in their life without having even a single thing also, but that surviving will not be the level that we want. Just like I want to be a successful in my life, I want to achieve that all these things, whatever I have thought to achieve this. This all these things I have to achieve in any condition. For that, I will have to struggle so much. I will have to learn that all these things, whatever are important for the field. In that, English also important. For I think there is important English also in that. So I think for doing each and everything, as you ask that is really important or not, then I will say English is important. Even for a student also, if you are studying in a school and there is subject English, and you have to pass out from that, then you will have to learn that, you will have to understand that what the matter is written in the book. After getting understand, you will be a very easy pass in that. So my topic is motive is to say that for taking a small step or for taking a long step, English is very much important. After that, that only we can be a good runner in our life for a successful. Thank you so much.
So you said that you want to become a businessman. Uh,
Yeah, you can say this also. The topic is that I want to become a successful, and also my motive is to become a businessman. A businessman like who is successful, who is running a business like without any means, there is no any, just like in business there are losses and profits are stably maintained. If I am doing a business, then there definitely I will get some losses also, profits also, but my motive is to become a successful person, successful businessman in my life, as you asked.
okay. So you said you want to become a successful businessman. So for that, English is must. You know why it is must, or for which purpose English will be needed? Can you tell me?
Yeah, sure, why not? Just like, see, I'm running a business, and I want to deal with a person of out of India, out of country. For example, America, a customer is there. I want to deal with him. Without English, I can't deal with him because I don't know. He doesn't know the proper Hindi, And if I am not knowing the proper English, then how will I contact him? How will I do conversation with him? It's like we see na sometimes that before condition of Jetalal, means that in Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, he's a businessman in the serial. Whenever he has to deal with the out of country's person, he has to take one mediator. That translator has to talk with the that person, businessman. Then their deals are getting long, or deals are getting flopped, or something. They are getting deal. But I think that for doing a conversation with another person, just like another businessman, we have to learn English properly. If I am not getting the knowledge what the person is saying, then how will I give the answer of that question? If someone asking question to me about my business, then how will I answer him? How will I tackle the questions? How will I tackle the problems? So that I think English is important for me and also for everyone.
So you said that for communication, means almost it's for communication. It is important. You say. So yes, same thing happens. Sometimes people want to be successful, and on Saturday I did that conversation with Sham Dada. So after that, means I said in that video, all cricket are not all cricket are not educated, and but they're earning money. Why? Because they know English. And yes, that education is not in their field. They don't have use of that because they don't have time to being graduate and all that things, because they want to consume less and means make more. So for that, English is must. Now I think from Shamnar said that uh, in that cricket field, MS Dhoni is most educated person, and not he learns English. Like that he is also from, I think, Bihar he is, and his background was not good. I think his father was going. I He was watchman. His father was, and his condition was not good. But when he got that interest in cricket, he know for for what I had born, for which purpose I should do, in which field I should go. So then he knows, then he can be successful. And not English is means English is our weapon. In one war you will not use na. In if you ask any warrior, so he will never say that I had used only one weapon in every fight. Like I had used one that's sword in every fight, and I had not sharpened also. So you can't use that X or that weapon everywhere. Means at some point you have to use like communication at your interview. If you want to communicate with others, so it's the weapon that you can use, and it will be the best weapon you can use in your war and that interview, especially because no one wants to listen Hindi Marathi in interview. Now also I am listening interview of successful IS officers, so they're always speaking in English. Like if they are asking a question also na, they're speaking in English. If they are giving answers, they are speaking in English. So everybody likes that. Means English is better language for communication. And yes, I also say that why English is important in our life. It first of all, because of that thing, we would be successful. Now, like our Gautam sir, from his Marathi medium, and when he learned that English, he had proper knowledge of English. He would join, means he would get salary like 1 lakh and 2 lakh. But he thought that like me, some people are there from Marathi background who can't speak English. So for them also I should do something. And because of him, now everybody would speak, means could speak English on stage in grand finale. So it's the important thing, because sometimes we have everything but we miss one point, that is our guide. And yes, I'm appreciating sir that because of him, means I know that what is the value of English. And I think means every student had idea what is the value of English in our life. Before joining, we had not means that seriousness about English. just we were thinking it's for learning till 10th, and after that what will happen? It's means like it is not value. But when I realize, so I got seriousness about that. And I think so because of Gautam sir I got that seriousness. And because of that I want, means I have that curiosity to learn English, so that's why I also learn English. And if you want to learn English, like uh, many example there in front of us, Pradum dada is there, his brother Harikesh and Sham dada is also there. They did not learn English in 2 years. If you would ask them, they will say we were from, I think Sham dada said he's from 2018 onwards. And he from 18 he did that class. And when he got in our class, means in our class, we got our teacher and they were taunting him that use of this English and what means it will be no helpful for you. But when 10th came, then he means every all means topper also comes to him and he asks question about English. What is the use? Means I am getting that challenge in that. Can you help me? So means everybody time come. So like that also. So you should not regret yourself if you are learning, if you are getting taunting. And it's the best example that I told now. Because if you are replying, if you are giving backwards, so it's like insult. But if you are remain quiet, and if you are remain quiet and if you wait some time, so your time will come. Like that, success is most powerful revenge. It's like that. So yes, that I want to say about why English is in means why English is important in our life. And if you once you will get curiosity, that seriousness about English, so you can get any job. If you are not a topper, if you are not good at studies, if you if you can't study more, so it's not like that you can't be successful. You would be successful, but you should have that curiosity, that that curiosity in your mind, for which purpose I had born in this earth, means on this earth, and what I want to be. So like this, I want to end here. And in last, would you like to give any message to our viewers?
See, as you said that in your speech, when you were in the class, school time, then you were at the starting, you are not that much serious for English. It means you are not taking that much seriously for English language or English subject, we can say. The same condition was mine when I had started our classes. That at the time I was not that much serious. Serious means what? Even I was not ready to go for attending lectures that much because the reason many reasons were there at the time because first reason I was so much shy. I was not ready for handling that much people around me. I love living alone. Means give me a room and I am alone in that, then I can fully enjoy myself there. But means this condition was mine when I was newly started our class. Means everyone starts joins our step by step class for learning English. But I think I have got except English, I have got many things. Means English also I have got little bit that I can talk because just because of gaps. But I said except English also many things I have got. It's like first I have got confidence how to be in a group and how to present ourselves. It's like by standing alone at the corner we can easily talk because there force comes on us that we will have to talk in any condition. But by being in a group and by being in a group and to present ourselves, that makes us slightly challenging because already there some persons are there that are talking very fluently, and there we are listening them because I used to do this same when we used to do end in our time when we used to do group discussion. Then I used to listen only. I used to observe people what they are saying. It's like Shreya, Bhavna ma'am, and also that Yogesh sir and Sagar sir, they all when used to this talk, then I used to only listen them. After getting listened, after listening them, after getting knowledge, after grabbing all these things knowledge experience, I also start talking. I also got some curiosity. I also got some seriousness of that. I got to know why is it important? Why people are giving that much time? They are dedicated for doing this thing. They are dedicated for learning English. The college students, they are coming to class before 2, 3, 4 hours for doing practice only for English, to talk with the person who can talk, who can listen, who can understand, who can speak English. After getting these areas around me, then I understood that the power of English, because we are from vernacular medium. We are not that much forced for learning English. We are forced for Hindi, Marathi, math, science, geography, history. This all these things we have taught very fluently, very perfect. But we have not taught in our schools English that much fluently. That according to my experience, I say. After joining class, I learned English fluent. I was much fluent in English. Even I want to be more fluent. I want to grab more fluency in this field. And yes, at starting you had asked me the power of English when we go for a job, that you said for giving our interview also English is important. Even when I had gone for my first interview, there I had interviewed by English. That a person who was asking me questions. There were not only one. There were two or three were there. They were asking me questions about in English that they had asked me before. Would you like to answer in Hindi or English? Then I chose their English because I was fluent in English. I was confident that I can present myself. I can answer the questions whatever they are asking. Then I said, yes, I'm in comfortable in English. You can ask me English. Then I presented there myself, and there I got to know the power of English. If I would give the answer in Hindi, then the salary would be slightly different. When I presented myself in English, then I got my reputation. I got their salary package also slightly increased, and many things I have got there by just because of English. Then I think for job or for something our career, for being in a school, for getting good marks, for getting responsibilities, for getting uh, appreciated by people, we should learn English, because this only one language can change our whole life. Our whole problems can be sorted out just because of learning English. Whatever problems we get, just like which kind of problems I was getting when I was in school. First, I will not shy for saying that I was literally getting 0 marks in English subject, because I think that whenever we go for giving the answer of any question, then first we will get understand. Just like if there will be exam of Hindi, then without doing any study we can get good marks in this subject, because we easily understand what is the question. Then we can find out the answer from paragraph, or even we can make our answer from our mind and we can present them. But if we are answering in English, then first thing, we were not even able to understand what is asked there. If I will not get what is asked, then how will I present there? How will I answer that? First reason was this, and second, I was not. If something is we want to understand, then for that we will have to read that. And if we are not able to read, then we can't understand that easily. Means the point is that we were not able to understand. Means sorry, I was not able to understand, and I was not able to read. But now I can understand. I can read. I can speak. I can talk even, and I have got confidence also, experience also I have got. So that I think just because of this one language, how my whole life is changed. Means English gives us manner, English gives us confidence, English gives us chance to present ourselves in front of any person, just like they are confident or well educated or whatever they are in the field. We talk them fluently with in front of them without any fear, without any hesitate. We ask them questions, we answer them. Means I have done assignments with many people, just like engineer, doctor, or foreigners. We have done assignments with them, and when we used to present ourselves, then they used to ask us from English medium or from which kind of field you are, that fluency you are showing us. So I think just for making ourselves reputed, for making ourselves proud, we will have to learn this, because this is the point where we are getting lost, we are getting less. We want to increase it, then we will have to practice ourselves for so much. Then we will have to get it increased. We will have to get it more motivated by ourselves, for seeing ourselves, for by seeing our past we can change our future, because Whatever we have done in past, if there we are going to follow in the future also, then our life will be same. There will not be any changes. Our life should be fluctuating, and we can learn English fluently. Then we can change our future also. That I have done, and even I'm not just saying I have experienced it, that my life how was before English and now how is my life after English. I have got so much changes in myself, in my life, and I know that in future also there will be so much changes. I think that was the topic, that why English is important. We can't understand why English is important just after listening. We will get perfect value of English just after getting it experience. When we will experience it, then we will get definitely the proper value of it. Just like when we go for driving a vehicle and we get a license, driving license. If we have a driving license and we have not carried, that is it at our home, and we are going without license, we are driving our bike. Then there we get the value of that license. That if that traffic havaldar comes, then we get the value of the driving license. We are already having that, but we have not carried. At the same, we are if we are carrying our driving license, there will not be any problem in front of them. We can show easily we have driving license, we are driving. Then if that English, we are the English is over driving licenses, like for driving our life so much perfectly without any problem. I'm learning English. I have learned English. I can talk with anyone. I'm getting so much fluency in that. I'm not getting any problem in that. Then where will be problems? Means where I will get a point to increase to improve myself. There I will get so much help of English for talking with a person that I have not met till now. I'm talking with them very fluently, very perfect, with confident. Then so much that uh, good things whatever we are going to get there. That I want to say. My whole motive is to say that whatever we do, we get the two things, plus things and plus point and minus point. But after learning English, only plus things we get, that is confidence to talk with anyone, to behave ourselves with a person that very fluently. And thank you so much for uh, this very nice conversation, that I got so much things that I was missing in myself, that really how why English is important, that we know everything but we are not focusing on that. Then even that some points are there to improve myself in myself, and definitely that are going to be improved. And in the next session there will be so much improvement in myself.
Yes, means I will means appreciate you here because I think more than 7 minutes you talked, and every point I was listening, and every point was important. That one point I like, that we get if you are having license but we are not carrying that. When we met that traffic havildar, and then we got that seriousness. It's like that. If you're having experience of 5 to 6 years, it never cares how much experience you have. If you're presenting that and you are confidently, so their experience, you can show that how much experience I have, and that's why I'm confident. And yes, you said that English is means English is our part. But if you want to be successful, means it's my opinion that if you want to be successful, so first you should know for what purpose I have to join this class, or I will not do promotion of our class, because many classes are there. Without class also, students learn English, so it's great thing. So it's not like that in our means in our Ullasnagar only in this class you can learn English, and in any other class you can't learn English or anything like that. If you're having that curiosity to learn anything, because you can learn anything, then if you have curiosity, sometimes we don't have. If you're finding problems now, we will say, means we will keep that in mind. Yes, like that I was having problem in maths. Means for example, means I am having problem in maths now, and I will not ask to my teacher. Why? Because I am not having confidence. I am thinking that what teacher will say about me. More than 5 times he explained me, and I am not getting. मेरे भेजे में वो जा नहीं रहा है. So definitely he will insult me, or whole class will laugh, and that's why people fail because they keep their problems, keep their challenges in mind. They never express. Mindset, that mindset is important in our life. Sometimes people think more, overthinking they did. What happened in our future? How I will become successful? Array, they are sleeping today on bed and eating popcorn and watching TV, and they are thinking they will become successful. So what is, how they will become if they are eating popcorn and they are thinking, how can I become successful? So will they become? No, because if anybody successful people is there, he will not eat popcorns and he will think his next planning. He will always read books. You know, a reader means a writer. Before writing a book, he had read 1,000 books, and that's why he has knowledge. If you are thinking that I can be successful on, I mean, sitting on sofa and having my, I mean, I can enjoy my life. So it's not like that. Everybody had to suffer that process, that the pain, the everybody have to suffer that pain. If you're not, if you don't want to suffer, after 5 to 6 years you means your life will be suffering from that pain, and you can't regret, and you will be regretting yourself. If I would, I mean, suffer that pain that time, so I would be successful. And now till last, then you will realize in Hindi. Today I watched that video in Hindi. It is, after that, you will realize आप कितने पीछे हो, या I mean, आपके फ्रेंड्स है वो सब जगह सेटल हो जाएंगे, बट आफ्टर दैट you will realize, means in this race, where are you, at means at last you are. And if you run forever, your whole life also, na, so you will not win, you will not go ahead, because you had lost that time, and that time will not wait for you. And yes, like that, it was a great conversation with you. And I think for our viewers also get motivated from this video, because sometimes we always think about future, but for future, what is the base? What is the best? We never think only that upper upper ka. Yes, I can join this class so I can be successful. But what is the base of, like that, if you are, if you know stairs, सीढ़ियाँ, so on that first, like that, uh, mixture is there of sand, cement, and after that that stairs are prepared like cement stairs. And if you are thinking you can go by lift, so that lift one, it will be broken, so it will fall down. But if you're going like that, what is the base here. Your base is clear. Now in our silver, base was clear, like tens and all that things. In our gold, what sir did to make us confident, he was trying, कुछ तो बोलो मुझसे, एक word तो निकालो, like that. And now every gold student are trying, like means last week I had visited there, and every boy, every girl was trying to give answer. When I joined gold batch, no one was ready to give answers. But after 2 months I went in gold batch, and I saw improvement, so I felt that yes, gold batch is totally changed. And why sir, why separated that diamond batch? Because it's advanced, that phonetics, change the voice, and that parts of speech, all are different. That will not go in head of silver batch or gold batch. It's different. Who can, who are, means whose that basic is clear, so they can learn. Sir will not teach that phonetics and all that things to silver, because their base is not clear. So how they will learn? They are not having seriousness about their now study. So how they will learn that phonetics? It's important that phonetics, change the voice, and I think so they are complicated topics. So what is the use? And they will think what is the use of that, and definitely they will waste their time. They will not come to class, they will leave, and in that, sir, energy will be wasted, that time will be wasted. So that's why three partition is there. and from each day, from each sir speech, we get motivated, we get something new things, because sir had experience, miss, about more than 15 years, I think. Yes, he had experience, and that's why he can teach us. It's not like that he had experience of only 2 years and now he can speak very well. If you listen his story, I must say that you will cry on that, by sitting you will cry and you would clap for him, because when I was leaning, miss, I was listening his story, tears came in my eyes, and because uh, everybody know that these people are successful, that people are successful, but behind that their struggles, their efforts we will not see. And if we listen that struggles na, so definitely you will cry. I think before 1 week, I had watched one IS interview. So there, what happened? He shared his story. Slum area, Jhopadpatti, like that he was belonging, and he was not having, means he was not having that enough money to eat one day food. Like एक दिन का खाना भी उनको मिल एक मीन्स एक टाइम का खाना भी उनको न से मिलता था. So like that. So like that was there, and uske miss in it Hindi said that, means just I was seeing my father's and my mother condition. His mother was tailor, means, and his father was, I think, watchman, and but he never regret his parents. Why I born this? I born in this slum area. I would born in that rich family, and my life will be rich and paisa hi paisa. It's not like that. He had never blamed. He always thought, how would I become successful? How would I change my condition? If you want to become successful, everybody, and it's implemented. It will be implementing on me, on you, and every person in our means on our earth. If you want to be successful, see your condition. If you are having enough money to enjoy your whole life, if not, means if yes, so it's the shameful thing to live on father's money or mother's money. If not, so what are you doing now? Try to do something that your fathers will, means your parents will proud, means they will feel proud. Sometimes our father say, मेरा बेटा डॉक्टर बनेगा, मेरा बेटा इंजीनियर बनेगा, मेरा बेटा कुछ ऐसा करेगा जिससे मेरा मीन्स मेरी छाती गर्व से चौड़ी हो जाए. But it's in your hand. It will be regret or it will be appreciate. Like खुशी के आंखें होंगे, मीन्स आंसू होंगे, या दुख के आंसू. So you have to decide. It's in your hand what you have to do in your future. You want to enjoy now, or means regret your whole life, or sometimes means hold that pain for 5 to 6 years and enjoy your life. So I think it will be motivational for our viewers. And if that fire had come, that aag lagi hai thodi si bhi. So yes, you can like this video. And yes, I think it's the best conversation. And like, you also motivate, and by seeing you I also motivated. Some means I think, uh, by seeing that, like license and all about English experience, I also want to motivate some people, because people are not serious about their future. Just sometimes means they want to enjoy their life, and they want to just waste, but it's not like that. Every person has born on earth to do something, to make his history, and it is in his hand what he has to do. He has to waste his life, or he has to make his history. Best example is Dr. Baba. Like in last only 2 minutes I will take that, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, he was from, I think, Dalits. Yes, he was from Dalits. And you know what was the condition? We can't split on road. That jhadu, like, what is the word for that? I'm not remembering. That we have to tie at our that kamar, like, what can I say? I'm not remembering. And we have to hang that pot, and we can't do anything. Just our condition was गली के कुत्ते से भी बेकार condition थी हमारी. But when he suffer that, he if I means I really appreciate him. If anybody means maybe उनकी जगह होता तो means I would not survive that time. I would suicide or all that things. I could not survive because he was suffering. He was being criticized. One story I want to share that about him, that when he had started that satyagraha about I think Chowdartar Satyagraha. What they did, don't take it negative, Pradum Dada, that they had means thrown that uh, sheen like Gomutra in that well and all that things, that we should not drink that water. And like that, but he drank and he won that case also. And I think it is the great thing. If he would not born, our condition would be same like that. गली के कुत्ते से भी बेकार condition. So like that, and when I listen is, if you also listen his story, so you will also cry because his story was different from others. He had belonging to that criticized from childhood. If a person who is criticized and till last he is criticized, so you can imagine what was the condition of him. So now, yes, means here I want to end this session, and thank you Pradyum Dada for joining this great conversation. And in last, would you like to say something?
I just want to say thanks for inviting me in this conversation that I could learn many things from you. The importance of life, the importance of taking action, the importance of English. In the story you shared, definitely I will read this. I'm going to read this story. I'm going to read this the book that you said. I also want to know the problems, whatever we have faced, and with the challenge, the actions we have taken in our past, that we are getting so much help of that in our future. That person had not thought that much far, that whatever he's doing, he was just thinking that the condition is still present, the condition is at the level that should not be still in the future also. Just because of that he took action. He just took an action and he totally changed the world, just because of his motive was clear, whatever he is doing, why he is doing that. I want to do this work. What is the motive of doing that work? If I know the motive why I am doing this work, then my curiosity will be so much strong, so much increased. I will be so much motivated for doing this work. That just like as you said, we are going to do an assignment on the topic why English is important. Then I was so much curious after getting this known that we are going to do a conversation on that topic. Just as you said the topic, I was making points in my mind, just like whatever practice we have done in our past, whatever practice we have done in our present, whatever we used to do, that all things were taking a circle in myself, that all things were coming again and again in my life, in my mind. Then after getting this presented front of you, after getting some knowledge from you and after giving some knowledge from myself, I got to know that many things are there whatever are still missing in myself to improve that. Just like to be fast in presenting ourselves. Just like you talk very much fluently without any mistakes, continuously you were talking. This fluency also I also want. Just like I want to talk of way, I would not stop myself. That people should say, now your turn is over. Now you should stop. It's like many students I have seen in our class. Sir has to rank bell again and again and again. Then they will stop. Otherwise, there will not be any stop for a person for stopping. Then they will not stop. They will continuously talk. That level I want to achieve. And after getting this conversation, my motive is clear. After getting a small success, we should not stop ourselves. We should not think that now I'm successful and how about this? Now there is nothing in my life for taking for achieving. We should again and again increase our levels. We should always break our level, our limits. After getting this knowledge, definitely we are going to be successful in ourselves. After reading some books, just as you said, a person who is sitting in a home on a chair and eating popcorn and thinking what will I do, what will happen in my self for future, whatever, how will I purchase this car, how will I purchase this villa. Nothing is going to happen by sitting in a home and having a popcorn and thinking about that. After getting a work, sorry, after getting a work on that, after getting hard work, after getting knowledge, then only we can do that work. And that all these things, I'm totally 100% sure that I'm going to follow, and definitely we are going to be successful in ourselves because we know we are on the right track. And thank you so much for calling me in this conversation. I'm so much happy to share myself in front of you, and also I'm so much happy to, I'm so much glad to listen yourself, and I'm so much feeling so much happiness to be the part of this conversation. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you for joining and sharing your experience and what you learned from our class and all that things. So if you like this, miss guys, if you like this video, so yes, you can subscribe my channel and Pradum Dada's channel. And thank you for watching this video. And thank you, Pradum Dada. Thank you so much.